Civility at Cal State San Marcos is defined by the 6 principles, which are self-reflection, care, respect, and empathy, while acknowledging the culture and humanity of others. So students, faculty, staff, and members of our surrounding community all have the opportunity to attend events through the Civility campaign.
Some of the events I went to include the Civility Cafes, which are personally my favorite because we get to have guest speakers come by. They talk about different issues in the world and how we could practice talking about these conversations that we wouldn't otherwise talk about in a regular setting.
You know, it's just very open, very honest, and that's kind of how it needs to be, and that's how people should be.
I think bringing diverse perspectives is very important, especially on a university campus. And if you don't have experience with working with people from different cultures and just had different upbringings and being able to introduce that into your own perspective, then it's going to be hard for someone to be able to navigate through, not only through this university, but through this world.
I think the fact that we have students who can recognize and understand that there are differences, whether it's of opinion or upbringing or circumstances, it allows and enables a forum where students are able to interact and engage with one another in a way that's constructive and can be supportive of one another.
There was one time when I was at home, my family and I were watching the news, and my family and I, we don't necessarily agree on a lot of topics regarding politics and social issues, so we oftentimes get into small arguments about these issues. So I think that because of Civility, I was able to take that situation and talk with my parents in a civil manner.
And in some of the more vocal classes, where maybe communications, social sciences, where it's more vocally an opinion, some class sessions do get very heated.
This year in particular, we made a concerted effort towards engaging faculty into the Civility campaign.
Everyone has a different concept of where they may stand on a position, and the more we can have faculty be a part of that process to create a space that enables students to convey their thoughts, challenge themselves in a way to better refine what their beliefs might be, I think we all benefit in having that type of discourse here at Cal State San Marcos.
Yes, we all may love chemistry and we may work in this field of chemistry, but outside, and as soon as we put our coats off, we set down the pencils, we stop the equations, there's going to be some really polar opposites in terms of our agreements, and that's fine.
If you haven't gone to a Civility Cafe yet, or any Civility campaign events, I really recommend you going to at least one, because just one was enough for me to want to come back and learn more about how to talk to people in a respectful way.
When we have buy-in from every corner of this university, from students, faculty, staff, administrators, that's what makes a difference on this campus, because what we're doing is utilizing Civility as the framework for our campus culture.